So eyes on day. So today's tutorial I'm going to take you step by step on how to calculate mean, median, mode, minimum, maximum, range, standard deviation, variance, counts, quartiles, percentile, interquartile range, sum products, geometric, and many. So what I'm going to do firstly and foremost, you see our data set here. We have 31 lists of data set here. So, and you can see, just press Ctrl T. You can design your table. So press enter. Then after you press Ctrl C, let me write it here. Ctrl plus T. So then press enter. It's going to change your table for you, and you're gonna see something like this. You understand? So that's it. So after you are done with that, then let's come here a bit. Let me go down a bit. Let me insert a table column. So inside this column, copy this, paste there, so that we can start normal class step by step. So let me change the background of this one. So now we have this. So we want to look at the mean, median, mode, maximum, how to calculate in Excel. So we want to look for the median of the age. For the mean, let's find the mean of the age. Let me write mean. So actually the mean itself, talking about mean, is the average mean of the age. So how can we get that? So we want to find the mean of the age in this data set according to what you have here. So how can we find the mean of the age? So you will come here to this part, you press equal to. So after you press equal to, write AVG, average. So after write average, then you open your bracket, go to age column, then highlight the numeric value down. Highlight the numeric value down. So after you highlight the numeric value down, then make sure you close the bracket here. So and press enter. So you have a table here. Make sure you close the brackets. So now let's click on this part, write age, then close the bracket. So we have 22.2 as our average for age. That is the mean for age. So, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because in this tutorial I'm going to take you step by step on how to calculate the mean, mode, median, standard deviation, and variance. So, and a lot of formulas and statistics that you guys are doing. So I'm going to show you how to use Excel to do all those calculations. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So this for the mean. So this is how to calculate the mean for the sheet. Maybe you have 2 sheets or you have 3 sheets, so of your column, and they say that you calculate the mean for it. So that's how to go about it. Let's say this age, and then you want to find the mean for the age as well. You want to find the mean for the mass score. So this is mass score, this is the age. So let's say mean, age, and then mass score. So and mass score. So we want to find the mean for both of it. So just come here and then do the calculation as well. Just come here, press equal to. After you press equal to, then you write AVG, that is the average. So after write average, after write your average, then highlight both. So you highlight both together down to this part. Then after you highlight both, then close the bracket, press enter. So you see the average of both. So and the average of age and mass score is what? 48. So that's how to calculate your average. So now when we are going to next one, I'm going to show you how to do the calculation for median. So let me go to this side. So I want to do the calculation for median. Let me come here. So let me write median. So here we want to be looking at how to do the median too as well, both for age and for let me create a window here, so this will be all border. So now in this median, I want to calculate the median of English score. So let's say we want to calculate the median of English score. So let me write English score. So here, after I write English score median, for English score, I want to find the median of it. So let's come here and find the median of English score. So how can you get that? So you come into the next part, you press equal to in any formula you want to enter in Excel. You have to put equal sign. After you put the equal sign, then you're able to write your formula. So this is the median. So type median. After you type median, then you come to English score, highlight it from this part to this edge here. So then close the bracket, press enter. So it's going to calculate the median for you, as simple as that. The median of English score is what? 78.5. That's it. So that's how to get your answer fast and clear. So that's how to get your answer fast and clear. So now let's come here again. We also want to get the median for high studies of the student. So, and you know, the median also is the middle value. So the middle value among all this one. So under this high score median, so under the high study score, so we want to look at our study score. So come and I select the hours, select it from here to this edge, then close the bracket, press enter. So it's going to calculate the median. So for the hours study score, so these are the median. So if you arrange this very well to as well from normal manual work, so you will see that the one that fall in the middle 6.7. So that is the median. So you can check it very well. So that's the median. So that's how to calculate your median. So now let's go to the next one. So in this part, we want to calculate the mode. So when you click on this, so come here to we want to calculate the mode. So if you want to calculate the mode, let's say we want to look for the mode of the age and mass score. So we want to look for the mode of the age and mass score. So, and if you want to get the mode, so if there is mode in your Excel, so it will give you your answer. But if there is no mode, it's going to give you no mode as a return. So we are going to use if now function in our formula. So here now we have the step one is also to select a new cell, type the above formula. I'm going to give you formula now. So the formula is if now. So this is the formula. So after you write if now, then you open your bracket and type mode dot single. So click on this. So after write mode dot single, then you come back to your sheet, select. So select this part to this part. So select the two. That's how to calculate mode in Excel. So now after you select the both, then you close the bracket, then press enter. So now close there. Okay, now let's go and select select the age, this together, so then press enter. So the press enter here. Let me come here, table age for the marks. So okay, so let me come here in this part. I want to arrange something here. So in this mass, after you select the two of them, so you are going to write mode. Let me click on this, I think from 6.3. So let me write the formula there so that you're able to see it first before I proceed. So let me just write the formula. So we have B2. So okay, B3. So let me put it there. That will be B3 slash. That will be this for C. And scroll down. C32. So that will be C32. So I'm looking at their edges so that you can select everything for me. You understand? So the column we are focusing on B and C. So B2 is this side. So YC32 that I got is the end of the column of mass score. Do you understand? So now after you are done that, make sure you place this one in the bracket. So after you place it on the bracket like this, then you come out and put comma. So then you put the quotation mark and write no mode. Then you put the quotation mark again, then you close the bracket. So after you close the bracket, then press enter. So after you close the bracket, then press enter. If now mode your single C dot comma, yeah, it's correct. So now let's press enter. So that's the value we're looking for. There's problem with your formula. So that's it. We have our answer to be 22 here. So if you look at it, we have gotten our answer. The reason why it's bringing that is because we have two brackets. So and I've removed the bracket from there. So this is our answer, is 22. So and if you see it now, if we look at it, you see that that's the mode. If you sample it very well, you see that that's the highest frequency among those two variable that will do calculated. So you calculate the mode for us. So let me come here again and write if now. So this if now, then let's select only this table. So that will be for the age, and age started from B3. So let me see, open bracket, if now, open bracket, mode dot single so after you open the bracket, right, if now open bracket single, then open bracket again. So write from B3 dot C32. So close the bracket, put the comma, then you put the quotation mark. So I want to write the formula again so that you're able to get the actual value. So put the comma, no mode, then close it. So press enter. So you see, so that's it. So that's how to get the mode for your value. So that's how to get the mode for your value. So now after you are done with this, let me do this. After you are done with this, now let's come here again. So assuming you want only B column alone, so just write B32 here, press enter. So so it's still going to give you the same answer. So that's the mode that is there. So now let's move on to the next one. So the next one is maximum. Okay, let me use minimum. You go have minimum there. So next one is minimum. So we want to look for the minimum. How can you get the minimum in Excel? So you press equal to, then you went to go and let me write minimum. After writing minimum, open bracket, then go and select your value. So we want to find the minimum value under, let's say, under biology. So select biology course. Then after you select the biology course, you can actually do this for every one of them depending on the one you are looking for. So the minimum value under biology is what, 52. So that's how to get that. So now also if you want to find the maximum, so maximum value, so value for, let's say we want to find the maximum value for assignment complete. So let's come here and write max, max, open bracket. So then you select it from here to this part, then you close the bracket, press enter. So we get the maximum value for assignment complete too as well. So that's it. That's how to get that. So now let's also go back to the next one. We have range. How can you get the range? So in Excel, so we want to get the range in Excel. So come here to this part. So if you want to get the range, just press your formula. So and the formula for range is max, maximum, open bracket. So after you select your table, let me select from B3 to this is where I selected from. So this is B3 to B32. So selected everything for me, you understand? So now after you are done that, finish, then you come here, place your bracket so that you're able to see your formula as you are doing it. Then you minus it, that's maximum minus minimum. So you write minimum, open bracket, the same formula again. So that will be 3. So we want to look for the range. So that's maximum minus minimum. So B32. So after you are done, then press enter. So it's going to calculate the range for you. So the range is 10 for the column B3, B2, which is age. So the range of their age is 10. As simple as that. That's how to calculate the range in Excel. So now we also want to calculate the standard deviation. Write standard. So I'm still going to teach you the shortcut to do all this, but I'm just teaching you manually on how to do it. But I'll teach you the shortcut. So wait till the end of the video so that you can see that shortcut, and the shortcut will even summarize all these things you are doing in one GIF without wasting much time. So now standard deviation. So our standard deviation formula is going to be STDEV. So that's the standard deviation. So dot x. So this is the formula. So now inside it, we want to find the standard deviation of, let's say we want to find the standard deviation of attendance rate, for instance. So for attendance rate now we have h, so that will be h3 dot h32. So it has selected the range for us. So after you are done with that, just close your bracket, press enter. So this is the standard deviation for attendance rate. So that's the standard deviation for it. So and you have 10.02256. So and you can also apply that to any of all these columns too as well to get them. So let's say we want to find the standard deviation for age. So let's say we want to find the standard deviation for age. Just come here and press equal to, then open your bracket, write the STDF. So it's standard deviation. So open your bracket and type the range of the age. so b3 to b32. So then after you are done with that, close the bracket, presenter. So this is standard deviation for the age columns here. So it has calculated for us, as simple as that. So that's how to get the standard deviation for our data set. Now the next one is we want to find the standard deviation under the population. So let me go there and show you. Okay, the next one is variance. Yeah, so we have variance. So we want to find the variance. After you already write the variance there. So then let's go there. Want to get the variance. How can you get the variance in Excel? So without stressing yourself, this calculation can be funny at times in normal this So just write VAS. So variance dot x, that's var dot x. So then after you done that, open your bracket, then select where you are looking for the variance. So after select your in the statistic you have to have x value and y value. So they give you y value, so just use that, highlight both together. So I'm going to give you the variance, as simple as that. So if you have two tables that you are working with, you can just select both. So let me select, let's say I'm using age and English and score, so both three of them. So just select everything, then press enter. So you're going to get you the variance of everything for you. So the variance is 740.537. See, so for the three of the column that I highlight, so you get the both three of them for me, as simple as that. So and also if you want the variance for every one of them for the sample population, so you can also do, if you want the variance for sample population, this for sample, this is variance for sample. So let me highlight the both so that you're able to understand. So and then we also have variance for population. Variance for population. Population. Let me just write it so that we're able to know the difference between them. So variance for population, so is different from sample. So variance for sample is one that will have variance dot x. So variance for population is the one that will have var dot p, that's the population. Understand? So variance for population, so you want to calculate that, so you just come here, highlight the three of them like this, then after that close your bracket, depending on data set they give to you. So this is the variance of population, 732 points. So you see that it's very lower than variance of this thing. So also have let me do this quickly, do that too for this one too, for the standard deviation for sample. So this was standard deviation for sample. We also have standard deviation for population too as well. So that you will know the difference between them. Standard deviation for population. So for population, so and then here now for the population one, you just press equal to and write your std population. So that will be p dot p. So that means you are calculating for population now. So then you select your data set from this part to the edge, then close it, press enter. So it's going to calculate for standard deviation population for you. So as simple as that. So you see that it's different from the standard deviation for sample. So that's how to get standard deviation and standard population manually in Excel. So we want to also do count. Let me go. So the next one here is count. So we want to look for the count. So we want to get the count too as well. So write count, come here, so press equal to. So and for us to get the count, you just write for formula count, then open bracket, then come to this part, and let's say we want to find the biology count. So highlight it to this part, then close the bracket, press enter. So it's going to do the count for you for the biology. How many biology do you have like that? So I have 30. So that's how to get the count in Excel. So we want to count your value. So we also want to find the first quarter. We want to find the first quarter. So how can you get the first quarter in Excel? So quarter in Excel. So now come here, right? Let's quarter. So we want to find the quarter in Excel. So just press equal to. Press equal to, write quarter dot inc. So that's the first quarter. So if we write quarter now, we have first quarter, we have third quarter. So quarter dot inc, that's the first quarter. Then come here into your spreadsheet, select the column that you want to find the quarter for. Then after you select, then close the bracket, press enter. So the entire is to view in the argument. So let me use one column. So let me use one column. So here, come here to this part, close the bracket. Then let's say we are using only age. So I want to find the quarter of this now. Press enter. So this for the quarter. First quarter. So make sure I put the comma here and put 1, so to indicate that you are looking for the first quarter. So that's it. So now let me come here. So we have our first quarter to be 20. That's how to get quarter in Excel. So and also if you want to highlight, select the two table too as well as we did before. Just highlight it like this, then go back to this part, select the table. You can select as much as you want. You are looking for the first quarter, so then press enter. So it's going to get you the first quarter of all of them. So as simple as that. So now if you want to get the third quarter too, just come here. Let me see third quarter, the first quarter. Right first, yeah. So that's how to get the first quarter in Excel. So now we also want to get the third quarter, right? Third quarter, open bracket, third. So we want to get the third quarter too in Excel. So this is how to get that. This is how to get that. So just come here, press equal to. So when you press equal to, then write quarter. So when you write quarter, then ence, then after that you go and select your table range and put 3. So as simple as that too. Select your table range, then after you select it, then put comma there and 3. So it is to calculate for the third quarter for you. So here we have our table range. Okay, so this is the table range from, let me use a typing formula. So let's say we are selecting from D3 to D3 dot let's say G32. So it has selected everything now. So now press enter. So we're having the cells. There is problem with this formula, no time to what. So let me just select the quarter. So I think the bracket here is wrong. So that's the issue. So you have to check your formula very well. So when you select then and you press the quarter, then you close the bracket very well. Don't use another bracket outside, so that will not bring error for you. That's how we got the quarter, the third quarter in Excel. So now we also want to find the next one. Let me check. So the next one here we have a percentile. So we want to find the percentile too in Excel, using Excel. How to get percentile in Excel. Percentile in Excel without stressing yourself. So you write equal to here, after write equal to, then write percentile. So percentile in sig. So and after you select that, so you select your table range. So let's say B3 to D32 for instance. So then after you select that, then you write the percentile to be, let's say, 0.8. so that's the percentile of 80, percentile of 80%. So you can see I put 0.8 there instead of me writing it in full. So just write percentile. So if you are looking for percentile of 80, if you are looking for percentile of 20, if I look at, just write it there. So it can be 20, but my own is 80. So now if you are looking for 20, what are you going to write? 0.2. So I'm looking for it. So now I put 0.8, then write like this, press your enter. So it's going to calculate percentile of 80. If you are looking for 20, just write 0.2, then press enter. It's going to calculate for you. If you are looking for percentile of 70, so that is 0.7, then press enter. It's going to calculate for you. That's how to get percentile in Excel. That's how to get percentile in Excel. So now the next one is interquartile. Right, interquartile. So how can you get interquartile now? Let me go here. So for this one, I want to find the interquartile. So this is the, let me do that one here, so that we're able to see it. So for interquartile 2, we'll come here and then press equal to, then when you press equal to, you want to look for the interquartile range. So you press equal to, then write quartile. So after I write quartile, make sure you select in C. Then after I select the in C, then you want to look for the interquartile between them. So just say B3, so B32. So select the age range. Understand? Then let's say we are looking for 3/4. So then after you close the bracket, put comma there. So we want to minus the quartile 2, quartile in C. So let's say we want to get the interquartile between the B3 to B32 and then D3 to D32. So then after you are done that, so select the range. Make sure you put their range, quartile range. We are looking for the first one inside this column. We are looking for the first quartile. So this is for the third quartile. This is for the first quartile in the quartile, the D3 to D32. So that is the column we are focusing on. That is under the English core and age core. So we are looking for the interquartile between both of them. So now after you are done that, you press enter. So it's getting the interquartile to be -44.5. That's interquartile between both of them. As simple as that. This is the spread of the middle 50% of our data set. That's the key one. That's the spread. So let me just write it here. So that's key 1 K3 minus K1. So that's the interquartile between both of them. So if you have any question relating to this, that's how to calculate it using this formula. So if they say you should find the interquartile between the two value, and they say the spread of the middle of the 50% of your data, so to find the interquartile between them. So that's how to go about that. So we also have sum and productive. So sum is very simple, which all of us know about that one. So let me just do that. So we want to find the sum, just press equal to sum, then go to the this thing, select, let's say we want to sum this one together, so select it down to this part, press enter. So it's going to sum it, sum like that now. So let me show you. So this is the total for the age, the total for the age. So as simple as that. So if you want to find the product too, press equal to and write product. So write product, so that is multiplication, and then select the range of your products, what you want to multiply together. Then after you select them, press enter. So it's going to multiply both of them together. See that it's very high, product of it is very high. So that's it. So let me change it to count, to calculation. So you see very high, this number, so very high. So the product of it is very long. So that means we are multiplying both everything that is there, everything that is there together, until I squeeze this table to go like that. So that's it. So now we're also looking for geometric. So we want to find the geometric. So just write equal to geomean. So write geomean, geometric mean. So we want to find geomean of mass score, for instance. Then select it, then close the bracket, press enter. So this is the geomean for its mass score. So that's how to get your value manually in Excel. Now let's go to the how to get it. So if you already wait for this end, please let us subscribe to this YouTube channel. There's a lot of video I'm going to be dropping here so that you can watch. Please let's subscribing to my channel. So let's come here again. So come to this part. So want to find everything once without stressing yourself, without going through all this stress. So I want to do it once now. So for us to get that, you click on file. So when you get to file, you click on option. If you don't have this thing, you click on add-ins. Then after you click on add-in, you click on go. So you see something like this, analysis to pack. Make sure you mark it. So after you mark it, click OK. Then you come to the data here. You will see data analysis here. So I brought the data analysis to pack there. So then you click on it. So when you click on it, it's going to show up for you like this. Then you click on descriptive statistics. Then click OK. Then you want to go and select your table range. So let's select, because it need only numerical value alone. So select your table range to this part. So after you select them, then now click on label in the first row. Let me delete this. So I want to select from the up. So let's select from here to this part. So now after you are done with that, then click on the output range. So our output range is going to be here. So after you have selected the output range here, then click on summarize statistics. You can even find the confidence level if you want, but just click on summary statistics. So then you click OK, contain non-numeric. So that means I'm going to remove all this one there. So click on this one to this part. So you are focusing on numeric alone, and you can see all the one that we have done so far also is numeric. So then click OK. So that's it. We have the main, we have the medium, mode, and everything. So for the first column, we will check. So this is the main for the first one, the main for the what do you call it, for the age. So and you see it's 22.2 here too. So and if you look at the calculation that it just did for us now too, what do you have there? 22.17. If you approximate it's 22.2 as well. So it's very correct, accurate. So this one do all the calculation for us, even beyond what you calculate self. Using our quartiles and skewness. So as simple as that. So you see it has done the calculation in GV without wasting time, without wasting much time. So that's how to get all your value in Excel using Excel calculation value. So you see standard deviation, standard error. So it did everything for us. Mode, the standard deviation, standard variance. So everything it did it per each column. It did per each column for us. So and we can have all our data set for each column step by step like this. So as answer, so for mean, for age, mean, for everything. So everything is being done by itself without wasting much time. So you can see it's very easier to use Excel to calculate your statistical question fast and clear without wasting much time. So this is awesome. This is very awesome. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video like this. So I'm await you to hear from you in the comment sections how you see the class and what are the things you also want us to do next. Thank you so much.